I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep 'cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You start a conversation, you can't even finish it. You're talking a lot, but you're not saying anything. When I have nothing to say, my lips are sealed. Say something once, why say it again? Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, oh. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ce que j'ai fait ce soir-là, ce qu'elle a dit ce soir-là. Réalisons mon espoir. Je me lance, fais les voir, ok. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are vain and we are blind. I hate people when they're not polite. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, oh. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Folks, how goes it? Oh man, yeah, I quite enjoyed the song choice this week as well. Sometimes you gotta think what may the people want to hear, and sometimes you may think, what do I want to hear? This was definitely a what do I want to hear kind of week. So yeah, that's how we're starting this off with extreme selfishness. So welcome in everyone. Um, as always, joining me on this what will no doubt be a journey of self-discovery. I think we're all going to learn a little bit about ourselves this week, as we always do. And as you can probably see, uh, if you're keeping up with the cow corral, you'll notice this is the video that's up here is the video that we left off on last week. And I said that we were going to keep looking at this because I know for a fact, at least in certain areas, there's more to this. And I've been told in other areas that apparently I missed or haven't seen that there is more to this. So we're going to keep going down this road of Emo, our good friend Justin Emo Howling Wolf, and his Federal Association, Goon Gang of Trolls, FBI, CIA, so on and so forth. So welcome in, folks. Get comfy. Let's jump right back in where we left off, as if we were never gone. With our good friend Emo.
Murdered like Jimi Hendrix because they didn't want me influencing people. That's what it did to me. That's what it did.
Oh, you haven't seen the last two episodes? You've missed nothing.
People.
Have a seat.
All right, so now we're gonna get into the more to the newer stuff, shall we? Now we're gonna get into the last few decades. Now we're gonna get into the newer stuff. Do you realize that?
No, we're just now getting into the newer stuff here with Emo. So thank you, Yami Jackson. And I stupidly ordered Subway. God help me. Yeah, you enjoy that. You enjoy the tunaless tuna in that yoga mat bread. It's gonna be delish. I'm so jelly.
Government, when they want to control something, they have a way of doing it. And if any of you were alive in the 80s,
I was there for a little bit.
80s, right?
For like a year and 2.5 years.
We had some great music in the 80s, okay? And we went from having great music in the 80s to the crap movement. The crap and hip-hop movement. We went from
oh, wait a minute.
Do you want to make me cry? Wanted, dead or alive.
Okay, I'm enjoying the sing-along. I'll go ahead and put that out there, but I can't just, float over the fact that he was like, we went from having good music to rap, which is especially in that era was let's see, who are the primary people who were artists in said genre at that point in time, Emo? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's almost as if this guy would like make a song up about a black man called Plantation Man. He's that kind of racist. But as Cobes has been saying relentlessly in his videos lately, I'll digress.
I'm a cowboy with a steel horse I ride, wanted, and then with or without you, and you give yourself.
Okay, I'm just saying, like Fat Fatog, if you come across this, like there's one of those 90s music collection CDs, like commercials that you can put together with this. I believe in you.
Away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. And then the Karate Kid soundtrack. I am a man who will fight for your honor. I am I was born in the USA now. Born in the USA. And then you had...
I just want everyone to take a minute and just remember that this video is about how the FBI and the CIA are silencing him, utilizing trolls. And we've now somehow stumbled onto the sing-along portion of this video. I'm so glad I stuck with this and came back to it a week later.
Sweet dreams were made of these. Who am I to disagree and travel the world in the seven seas? It's just a manic Monday. I wish it was fun day. Jump, go ahead and jump. Take these broken
Absolutely.
wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. Up here, the voice of love. We had all those great music. I would love to actually play those for you instead of fucking singing them, but I can't because of YouTube's copyright, right? So we
Bro,
went
wait,
from that
what?
fucking
Wait, what do you do? What are you talking about? YouTube's copyright. There's no way that you singing these songs going to trigger the actual copyright holder to give a shit. I mean, if anything, they may go like, "This is the worst rendition of the song. I wish it didn't exist." There's really not much they can actually do about it. God damn. What I mean, does he think it's that good? Or is he just a fuck nugget when it comes to how YouTube works and copyright in general?
we went from that genre of music
That
to
genre.
garbage. We went from that to motherfucking this and the motherfucking.
Okay, they're leaning a little heavy on the racism again, but this motherfucker saw the word genre and tried his best. He tried his absolute fucking best. Hold on. We're going back. There's no fucking way I'm
fucking
going back.
We went from that genre of music
Genre.
to garbage. We went from that to motherfucking this and the motherfucking that and a fucking this and a fucking A and a fucking that and a fucking A and a fucking that and a fucking this and a fucking it.
Bro, that just sounds like your channel, honestly. I mean, if we're being real. What do you have against that kind of musical content when that's the type of video content you put out?
And a fucking this and a fucking that and a fucking this and a fucking that. Why did rap music all of a sudden show up in the 80s? You know why? Because it was financed by the CIA.
I went
you heard
to
me
the
right.
hat store today and I bought myself a hat.
The CIA couldn't leave us with the 80s music that I just sung. The good shit. No, the CIA had to come in there and corrupt the minds of children.
No,
Yep.
Emo, what happened, sweetheart, is that so like the older you get, most big chart topping genres, they're not like targeted toward you anymore because you're getting old. It's just part of the territory, my guy. It happens. It happens. I think everyone goes through that musical curmudgeon phase, but this motherfucker just does it with everything.
Now you're going to say, Emo, what the fuck are you talking about? The CIA came in and corrupted the minds of the children. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start sharing screenshots now because people aren't going to believe me. Here's desktop. Here's the desktop. And what does this Brett Keane video say?
Motherfucker gives off like mad scientist assistant energy.
What the fuck does this Brett Keane video say right here? Where and might keep it down. So what does this Brett? I didn't say move that.
Operator error. You
so
got
what does
this,
the title
Emo.
of this Brett Keane video say?
Okay. So to send the argument home, I'm gonna cite a Brett Keane video.
Okay, you see the title now? You see the title of it? CIA financed the 80s hip-hop movement to corrupt American youth. I believe it 100%. CIA admits an ex-CIA agent. Okay? So the reason why we went from all that great 80s music to junk to people like Shit and M, as I call them, because I can't stand Eminem. Eminem's a piece of shit.
Okay, but like earlier in this video, you were talking about like people like Jerry Lee Lewis and Elvis, who were in many ways like the bane of maybe your parents' existence, the same way you consider this music to be yours. Which I don't know. I mean, Paw Patrol posters aside, you don't have any kids, so.
All the people on the West Coast movement, all the people on the East Coast movement are all fucking pieces of shit. I would have rather kept the 80s music than have the fucking rap and hip hop scene ever take over.
Yeah, music should have just ended
now that the hip hop
for emo's sake.
Hip hop music scene is taking over, who controls the album industry now? Okay, because back in the fucking day, it was white guys who were controlling,
there it is.
the music industry, right?
Fuck it, mask
who
off.
predominantly
right?
controls the music industry now?
Is he gonna go
A certain
Kanye?
word that starts with N. That's who controls the music industry now. That's racist. Well, it's the truth.
Yeah, it's what?
And all those guys in the hip hop,
I mean, yeah.
hip hop music can go nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that. But if I say the word, I'm the biggest racist piece of shit on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
But they can say it in their fucking music, and it's okay because.
Yeah, I mean that plus, like, we know for a fact when you use language like that where it's coming from. Like, we know, we've seen it happen in action, that it's coming from a place of just like anger, hatred. Bro made up an entire song called Plantation Man, but now he's arguing. I mean, I should be able to say what I want. It's like, yeah, you can. No one said you couldn't. I mean, it's not free from repercussion. I mean, your reputation could be on the line.
Oh, they're saying it with an A, not an ER. I don't care if it's an ER or a fucking A. It's still the same fucking word. If it's derogatory for me to say it, it's derogatory for the blacks to say it.
Okay. I think now is a good time to remind everyone that the topic of this video is how Emo thinks that the trolls, his trolls specifically, were sent by the FBI and the CIA. How the fuck we get here? I don't know.
So again, here's evidence that the CIA corrupted the young minds of America because they're the ones that financed, influenced, and supported hip-hop music. And I dare people to go watch this Brett Keane video because it's a great fucking video. I'm not going to play it because I don't.
Yeah, there's no chance of that being.
I don't like stealing other people's
that doesn't
shit,
happen anymore.
like the trolls do to me.
Guilty.
So, with that being said, there's the video. It's available on Rumble. Go search it yourself and go watch the fucking video.
No, thank you.
Okay. Now, I didn't just take Brett Keane's word. I didn't take Brett Keane's word for it. I actually went and found. I actually went and found the article. Okay, so
the genuine article.
Where is my desktop? Okay, so I want to mute this for a second while I'm looking for the next thing. So there you go. There's a Brett Keane video. So we went from the greatest music during the greatest decade of all time to junk music because the CIA had to do it.
So, like, not that I'm complaining necessarily that he didn't play the Brett video, but wasn't he supposed to, like, cite some kind of evidence within said video? And he just goes, well, I don't want to play it. Like, you go look it up and find it yourself. You just fucking drop the link if that's the case. Why even do this video? You good, bud?
All right, let me search the title of the video again because I can't find what I did with my news article. let me fucking look for it again. But that's why we had all that crap music. Because the
It's top-notch shit right here, emo.
I'm looking for the actual article now. Article, so you don't have to take the people's voice. The people's voice. Let's look at this now. The people's voice. The CIA financed 80s hip hop music to corrupt the young youth.
Okay, so before I shit all over this source, am I the only one that's never fucking heard of this? The people's voice? Is anybody else familiar with this source? And can like maybe vouch for it not being absolute garbage? This is the first time I've ever run across this. So my natural assumption is to believe that this is like National Enquirer level garbage.
Admits ex-CIA agent. There it is. John so-and-so, a retired CIA agent, has admitted
So and so
on national Russian TV that the CIA was behind the creation of the 1980s hip-hop scene and financed major hip-hop artists like NWA.
Huh.
Okay? So here's the article right here.
So you've read me the little blurb under the headline of an article from a source that no one's ever heard of. Congrats.
They did it to corrupt our youth, people. They did it to corrupt our fucking youth.
I mean,
okay?
Even if I buy what you just read to me, it doesn't say what you just said. Like you're still taking it a step further than even this website appears to be.
This live stream when it's done, you'll be able to check out all the descriptions in a few minutes. Okay, so there you go. Okay. So the CIA admits that they finance the hip hop scene.
No.
And like I said, I believe they did it. Let's move the camera down again. Come on. There we go. I believe they did it. All right. So now let me go to where we're live. And I will go to let me go to my video now.
It's having a lot of trouble with this sentence. And that's all it turned out to be.
We better be live. All right, so we're gonna edit the description.
Yeah, I think like the stream before this one.
We're gonna put a few links at the bottom of the video.
It was either the stream before this one or maybe the one after it. He said he had to redo because he apparently thought he was streaming for like an hour. He wasn't. Who else but emo?
Working on that now. All right, so we're gonna enter this a few times, and then we're gonna go back up here. All right, so we're gonna go control paste. That's not what I told you to paste. I wish when I'm doing a fucking live stream, the fucking computer would cooperate just fucking once. So I don't have to do work over again because it wants a fucking computer with paste. That's not what I told you to paste. I wish when I'm doing a fucking live stream, the fucking computer would cooperate just fucking once. So I don't have to do work over again because it wants to be fucking a stupid cunt.
I think it's the operator that would fall into that category, emo.
See, it's not letting me copy and paste it now. Copy. Paste, retardo. There you go.
Is there a mirror? See yourself in the reflection of
So
the screen there,
hip-hop-
buddy?
The article about the hip hop music should be in the description now. So that should be in the fucking description now. All right. Now we're gonna put.
Yeah. I'm gonna go make a clone Voice of the People website and put all kinds of fuck shit on there to mess with him. Just keep sending it to him.
The other article that we're going to read in a minute about how the CIA is now put trolls in the internet to influence people. So that article is now in the description, which we're going to fucking do in a minute.
Bro, I fucking wish what you said was true, you know? I wish I was the monster you think that I am, that I was getting some crazy government check just for watching your videos. Like, bro, I'd do a show every day if that were the case. I'm lucky to be able to do one of these things once a week, man. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the government would the CIA would think I was slacking when it comes to you, emo.
Yeah, we're going to add that one too. So that way, when I share these to you, you can actually fucking see what the fuck we're talking about. And of course, I'm going to put Brett Keen's video in the description.
Put it right in the description.
That way you guys can watch Brett Keen's video.
Why are you saying it like that?
In the description too. All right, so now that we took a moment, all the links that are important are in.
Now what? What are we gonna do now, emo?
Let me make sure. Testing. Do I hear myself?
Mike, I've gone deaf.
Okay, so we are still live on YouTube, just making sure we didn't get silence. So now all those links are in the description. All right, so give me 1 second.
I mean, I've given you several seconds to be fair here. Bro, really? You gonna do this to me? There. Okay, there we go.
All right, so now we're getting to the nitty gritty. We get into the
all right.
Within the last
good
15 years.
It only took 40 minutes to get here. That's great.
Let's do this, shall we? Okay. So, and I'm muted over here so we don't get any echo. Okay. So, the next thing we're going to talk about.
Yeah. What's the next thing, buddy? Come on. Chop chop.
The next thing we're going to talk about is this right here. This is what we're going to talk about now. And again, now I'm going to move my camera up so people can see me.
Oh, please read that. That's got a lot of good words in it. Read it, emo. Say it. Say the words out loud.
All right, I'm going to put myself in the corner. Look at this fucking article right here.
Nobody puts emo in the corner.
How covert agents. This is where it gets good, guys. This is
I agree.
Where it gets good.
Yeah.
Covert agents.
Say that.
Infiltrate the internet to manipulate, deceive, and destroy reputations.
Okay, so of all those words, he
Let's read
struggled
them
the most
again.
on internet.
How covert agents, FBI, CIA, and U.S. government people, paid trolls, paid character assassinations, okay, infiltrate the internet to destroy people's reputations. And this article
Oh,
was
he sounded that
published
one out.
in February of 2014, and it's still fucking going on. So, and people are going to say, yep, we've seen Nemo talk about this before. So let's go down here.
Not emo being a
Here's the
broken
article.
record. No.
All right. All right. And here's the article, and the article's now in the description if you want to read it yourself. Okay.
To the description I go.
Here's their tactics. Okay. Here's their tactics. That everybody got duped and left emo howling wolf for. You ready? Here's their tactics.
They were duped
The
by
core
revealing who I actually was by looking at my own behavior.
Identified purposes of the TGRID, the JTRIG.
Bro, you
two
all you had to do is say the letters. It's right. You don't have to pronounce it. Oh man, we got to go back. That was epically sad. Oh, that hurt.
The core self-identified purposes of the TGRID, the JTRIG uses two main tactics. Are you ready for the tactics, people? Here we go.
Ready for this?
1, to inject all sorts of false material, aka information, into the internet to destroy the reputation of its targets. Okay? This is what the government does to emo Halloween. 2, inject all sorts of false.
So the question I always ask when I hear any kind of shit like this coming from anyone, like, he's going into targeted citizen type things here. Okay, so why you? What's the end game? What do they get, or what is avoided by having you quote unquote silenced? Which, if that's the goal, they're doing a piss poor job of it, because your videos are still super easy for me to find.
Material into the internet to destroy the reputation of its targets. Now I'm going to read it one more time, and we're going to make it make sense. You got this. The JTRIGs.
Yes.
2 tactics. 1, to inject all sorts of false material into the internet in order to destroy.
So what's the as it says here, false material? What is that? What about you that has been said on the internet that where's the false part? Because, like, from my perspective, what I do and what I see pretty much everybody else do is just watch what you put onto the internet and react to it. Like, that's it. So there really can't be anything false necessarily if it's literally your content, your character. That's what we're watching.
Destroy the reputation of Justin Emo Hallingwolf.
Who?
And you want to say, and now you're going to say, Emo, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yes.
Misinformation. You want to know what I'm talking about? Misinformation? Okay. All the shit that Dragonut's doing. All the shit the Geek Squad's doing. All the shit
what the fuck are the Geek Squad and Ooped up to? They're all good folks. I don't know what he's talking about.
4 assholes a false perspective of doing. All the fucking shit that Mr. Hum on my dick is doing. All the fucking shit that Smiley Central's doing. All the shit that Gary Snowflake did. All the shit that Grampy Lobster did. All the shit that fucking Masshole Report did.
All right. And with that mention, as always, we got to do a brief pause for our sponsor.
Abortions are us. We're better than coat hangers, folks.
There we go. Thank you for the mention there, Emo. Appreciate that, buddy.
All the fucking shit that Shiva, the four-eyes pedophile, did. All the fucking shit that Andrew Payne fucking did.
Well, what about your pedophile friend, Rick Productions? We're not going to talk about him, though, right? The snake fucker? Yeah.
And the hundreds of others that are, and let's not forget haters, trolls, and naysayers with their ringleader, Ernie Chrysler.
But he doesn't dox, folks. He doesn't do that.
So let's get into it again. Let's read this one more time. One, to inject all sorts of false material or information, as I put it, into the internet to destroy the reputation of its...
Oh, thank you very much. I'm sorry, Wilkins, for the $5 super. The Geek Squad helped his buddy Rick Productions wipe his hard drive. They're clearly government trolls. I think you may be onto something there, Wilkins. You need to look into that Frank character, if that is his real name. Thank you there, Wilkins.
Targets, or just an emo howling wall. And what do I mean by false fucking information? Here we go.
Back to his little shitty website.
False information. Lies about this. Lie number one.
You know what? Everybody on the internet is lying about me. So it's really just bad things they're saying. So I'm going to compile all of the bad things they're saying and make a website and suggest everyone go to it. That way, if you hadn't already heard all these awful things about me, which by the way are true, then you will. So this is a great game plan, Emo. You're a fucking
lie
genius.
Number 2. Lie number 3. Lie number 4. Lie number 5. Lie number 6. 9. Lie number
9-number
7.
lie.
Lie number 8. Lie number 9. Lie number 10. Lie number 11.
He's back on track.
Lie number 12. And the 10,000 more that I haven't added to the list yet that these trolls have come up to. This is
I got an email saying it wasn't.
Into the internet where they say that emo does all this shit knowing it's 100% not true. Is injecting false material, false information into the...
I'm just looking at the list here. I don't think I've ever called you a drunk. Like I don't have any information about that offhand. I'm sure there's probably something I've seen in the past, you drinking or whatever, but I don't go around calling you a drunk. Emo does drugs. I mean, you act like it, but I don't know for sure. Hold on. What else is on that list? This is just a list of shit. Like, why don't you put something like realistic up here? Like some of the, so you're just making things up. Is that what it is? Like, you're not going to address any of the actual things. Oh.
Goddamn internet, and it's being done by the FBI,
Emo
the
scammed
CIA,
an old lady out of
the federal
refrigerator
government.
money.
I dare the fucking CIA to silence me. I dare the fucking FBI to fucking silence me. I dare you to show up at the house tonight, feds. I fucking dare you, because you will not get emo to quit YouTube. You will not get emo to stifle himself. You will not get emo to fucking stop. You want emo gone? You're gonna have to take him out. And I don't mean to lunch, I mean for a dirt fucking nap. That's what you gotta do.
Man, you write
Come
that in
on,
every script,
CIA,
Emo.
let's go. Let's go, FBI. Let's fucking go. And any other faggot in the government.
Jesus Christ. I like how you can just hear Mike dying in the background. And that's not me saying that. That's Emo going around saying that Mike's dying. I don't fucking know. If I were him, I'd probably hop on that train as fast as possible. But that's neither here nor there. It's just great that Mike's back there just, possibly dying. And this motherfucker is on the internet raging about the FBI. the fucking, Gary Snowflake worked for fucking, the CIA. It's a well-known item there. Thank you, Yammy Jackie, for the $4.99 super. What are government troll uses Yammy Jackson as a username? That's the real question. The biggest and longest con in the history of cons. I'm found out. Jesus Christ. It's all good things come to an end, I suppose. And we've all met our match, essentially, in Justin Emo Howling Wolf. All champions fall. It's a sad day indeed.
That is trying to take me out. Now, where were we now? So here we go. We're back to this fucking article again. So we read number one. Number one tactic is to inject all sorts of false information into the internet to destroy the reputation of Justin Emo Hallenwolf. We got that. Number two, to use social sciences and other techniques to manipulate the online discourse.
Manipulate.
And
write that down.
Yeah, see, they did this to me because I was a member of the cop watching movement. They did this to me because I was a 1A auditor. They did this to me because they know I'm an
Wait a minute. Didn't they kick you out because you never showed up to do any quote unquote audits? Isn't that what happened? Aren't you just like the keyboard warrior equivalent of that? Like, it's not even like these police auditors are like a kind of threat to the CIA or FBI or the government at large. Pretty much just an annoyance at best, honestly. Yeah, and you were even less than that. You just like, I'm going to do that one day. Yeah, that's why they came for him.
Anti-government activists.
Can't have Emo out here filming government buildings. Oh, wait, he wasn't. Oh, okay.
And they also did this because I like Donald Trump. We're going to get into that next. Okay?
Yeah. That's why they done did it. Mm-hmm.
So let's read this spot, shall we? Let them play this. So you can read on the screen what that says. Okay? So that's one of the things they do. Okay? False flag operations. Let's get Emo struck down. Let's write lies to fucking Streamlabs so we can get Emo banned from Streamlabs, right, Shima? Let's lie to Streamlabs. Let's false flag his account on Streamlabs. Let's false flag his fucking content. Wait, Emo gets a strike, and then we take the video on our channel, and we get to play it unedited, uncut, but Emo gets a strike.
Oh, don't worry. I'm about to move on
because
from
one,
Emo,
they wanna
actually.
take my channel out. Two, they didn't like that I was making money. And three, they want me fucking gone from YouTube. So, yes, I have been the victim of excessive false flag. My fucking nose is stuffing up and it's making me sound like an idiot. I don't know why my nose is stuffing up all of a fucking sudden. You ever get one of those fucking stuffy noses and then you
Yes, emo. Everyone gets a stuffy fucking nose. You don't have to ask if other people get stuffy noses, you weird fucking cretin. Thank you. I'm sorry, Wilkins, for the $2 super. His cancer needs to hurry the hell up. Yeah, man. You know, he's gonna join Mike apparently. Because Mike's leaving us back there in the background. We almost lost him today. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and make my big, huge-headed avatar front and center here, and then I am going to bring up the next video we're gonna be taking a look at. All right, let's see here. So as you can tell, it's a little Vaughn put together by probably the I'd say most talented individual of this community, that being Mr. Fat Photog there. So let's dig in and enjoy. Maybe not the best words to use when you're looking at little Irvy here, but fuck it, let's do this.
Put me back up there, John. Put me back up there, damn it. Put me back up.
I put you back up there.
All right, now on the left is the oil painting. On the right is what a real mugshot would look like with a real human being. Now, if you can't tell the difference at this point, I give up.
Rudy
Because-
Giuliani
Hold on a
mugshot is
second.
the same way. It's right down there at the very bottom. It's the same one as Trump's. That's the way they did all them people. They did.
They did them all. Look. Okay, look.
That
they
thing on the right's not a real
They
picture.
commissioned. I don't give a fuck. That's what it would look like in real life, dude.
Oh God, this could go on forever.
Hey, YouTube! Hey, YouTube! Hey, Rumble! Hey, anybody else that can get these guys? This man is on the death threat to me. What are you going to do about it? You're not going to use fuck all. Dude, I've been on both sides of the jail system. I know exactly
We
what
got someone
look
called Nana or something.
Happy New
what?
Year.
Who is this? What do you want?
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year. Where you from? What's your name?
Happy New Year.
Okay,
All right.
bye.
Can you speak English or can you say
Goodbye.
something else besides Happy
Goodbye.
New Year? Or
As he says, Happy New Year in plain
Why is there a
English.
picture of Hillary Clinton and fucking?
well, I don't know if this
God.
guy's gonna porn bomb us. So
Happy
I
New
guess-
Year.
What a porn bomb you. Get him right.
Who
get him out
is
of here.
it?
Bye.
What,
See you.
is that?
Bye.
Are
I
they
don't
saying
know.
Happy New Year? Who is saying that?
I don't know, but
He's
get him
just
out of here.
some
Anyway,
troll, I guess.
Now,
I
if
don't
you
know.
can't tell that the one on the left is an oil painting, I'll kiss your ass because you're
Vaughn,
obviously
but the
blind.
one on the left is the same as Rudy Giuliani's down here. Look,
They all had
Hey.
paintings done, Solar.
they
all
have
of
the
them had
seal of
paintings
Fulton
done.
County, though. They have the seal of Fulton County right there. The
They
seal.
all had paintings done.
I'm
They
not
were
gonna argue with
commissioned by an artist.
Why
This
would there
dipshit
paintings done of
thinks
them?
Why did
Every
they have
one of the
paintings done?
mugshots
Fuck if
are
I know, fuck
paintings.
if I care. But you can clearly see the difference between a painting and a fucking real photo,
That's a
can't you?
painting with a good
It should
camera.
be
That's a
obvious
picture
now
with a
to
good
any brain dead
camera.
moron the difference between a painting and a photo. It should be very obvious now that they're
Yeah, but-
clearly not the same damn thing. This
Vaughn,
one on the left is a painting. The
it's a
one on the right is
touched-up
a fucking
picture.
actual photograph. Okay,
Vaughn,
that's what I'm trying to
photographs
get
in this
across.
day and age,
Now,
photographs in this day and age different
listen,
from when
even
you
the
took them.
Q-tards, even the Q-tards over on True Social will say that this is all one big fucking play. It's
Is that
not
where it's
real.
coming
It's
from?
all a joke. And that right there is proof that it's a fucking
Wait a minute
joke
here.
because
Is
that's
that
a
where this
goddamn
whole
old
thing
thing.
came from? Where they said it was a painting of Truth Social?
I don't care. I don't care if I'm the only motherfucker that says it for 1,000 years. It's a fucking oil painting. It is.
John,
Not,
does that
you
look
got
like
you're
an oil
looking,
painting to you?
Vaughn,
dude,
take
you're
it
looking
easy.
at a real
Vaughn,
photograph
Vaughn.
on the right. You're
Vaughn,
looking at a
take it
real
easy,
photograph
John.
on the right. It's obviously different than the one on the left.
All right, Vaughn, settle down, Sparky. You're gonna have yourself. You're gonna give yourself. a
Bro,
heart
like,
attack.
you know when Solar Marshall is face planting, you're just a lost fucking cause.
Take it
Same.
easy.
It
It's a
looks like
fucking
good-
oil
it
painting.
look-
I
this looks
can't
like a
believe
good
nobody
touched-up
gets
picture
it.
to me.
I
It looks
can't
like a
believe
regular
nobody
touched-up
gets it.
photo.
All right, we for stage, we got you.
I mean, you can't handle, like, your boy took a L. I mean, I don't know if he's still a Trump guy, but I know at one point he was. just deal with it, my guy. You don't have to throw a rage fit. Like he that's a I mean that's it happened. Calm down, buddy. It's all right. You're more upset than like when your mom died. But then again, I hear you had a good stress reliever. Never mind.
We got you. I hear you. I
But
got
you
you.
can see the difference. The difference is clear. It's very obvious. That's a painting. Now, why did they all get paintings? Fuck if I know. Fuck if I care.
Looks like a typical iPhone picture.
Hold on. Time out. Let me say something. Time out. I hear you what you're saying, Vaughn. Don't give yourself a heart attack. But if you're making you're telling us they're making an oil painted. I hear you. I'm with you. But there's got to be an inference. Okay, what's the inference? Why are you saying you don't care and it doesn't matter? But there's got to be an inference to why they're an oil painted.
Let me tell you. Okay, all right. You want to know what I'm thinking? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the reason they did it is to make a mockery of us, we the people. Make a mockery of us Americans.
So you're saying Trump's in on it?
Trump's been on it. Trump's been in on it. Rothschild literally bailed Trump out of his bankruptcies. Google it.
Okay.
Go look it up.
All right, we got someone called
Bro,
Brock.
like, how the fuck do you even live? Like, how do you get up in the morning and go about your day if you think that, like, just literally everyone is out to get you? People you know personally, in your family, people, you know, literally everybody outside of, you know, who you know personally, it seems. God damn, man. It's a hard knock life for Vaughn.
Broslin in the room. Broslin, what's going on? Where you
Happy
from?
New
He
Year.
is the victim.
Oh, God.
Hey, can you say something besides Happy New Year, or are you just a dumb? All right, I guess he can say nothing other than that. All right.
Get rid of
Whatever.
him. Now make another goddamn fake ass fucking account.
I mean,
Hey,
what's the point of
okay.
that? I mean, I don't
Dumbass.
understand. You make sock accounts just to say Happy
It takes
New Year? I don't get-
5 minutes to make a sock account, and it takes 1 second to ban his ass.
I know
Let
what
him
I
keep
wanna
wasting
say.
their fucking
John, you have like 4 YouTube channels. Shut the fuck up. Like, thank you, Mo, for the $2 super. Vaughn looks like Hitler and a catfish had a baby. Hey, we don't know that they didn't. We don't know that they didn't. Grew up to be a little Irvy here.
energy.
John
Let him keep
Gashala,
wasting
go
his
down
time.
there and click on that link I posted. And that's Rudy Giuliani's picture. Let's see if his
And
is
it's a
fake.
painting too. That's what I'm trying
Go
to tell
ahead.
you. They all
All
have.
right, okay. So Solar, any little dweeb on the internet can take the fucking logo of the seal of fucking and slap it
And
on a
slap
I
it
know,
on
but I know,
anything,
but it's
yeah.
the picture. It's his mugshot picture from the same place. Let's see what his looks like.
Right.
They all, look,
Because his
look,
looks weird
listen,
too now.
Listen,
Go ahead.
Listen.
Please click
Okay,
on it.
listen. The same artist that did fucking Trump's painting.
Look at that one.
Also did Rudy Giuliani.
Is that fake?
Okay. You want me to get an actual picture of
Last
Rudy and put them side by side like I did Trump? They won't
Go-
match. I
go
guarantee
ahead.
they won't match.
Well, the lighting's the lighting and
But the
everything.
lighting,
No,
the
I
lighting,
will. I
hell,
will.
you
I
can
will
tell
give
that that's a
Vaughn
goddamn
credit in
painting.
saying
I
that
hope,
picture's weird.
I hope you can tell
What's
it's
weird
a
about
painting.
it, John? Come on.
It's a painting.
I mean,
They
he looks
did
like a
one of
bull. I
Sidney
mean, he
Powell.
looks
They
like
did
a
one of
zombie.
Rudy.
Of
They
course,
did
it's
one of all
a
of them.
weird looking picture. It's a picture of Rudy Giuliani. Like, what the fuck do you expect? I mean, the camera can only pick up what the fuck is in front of it, and that man is a goddamn ghoul.
He's
They're all
fucking 80
paintings.
years
They're not-
old. He should look like a zombie.
Well, this picture makes Rudy look like he's a blood-sucking vampire. I mean,
Well,
is
Rudy
that what Rudy
Giuliani's
looks
Life
getting up
makes
there
him
in
look
age.
like
Hey,
that.
remember when
I
Rudy
guarantee you, I
Giuliani's
can
hair
take
dye
that
went down his
picture
face?
and put it next to a real picture of Rudy, and they will not look the same because that's a fucking painting.
But Vaughn, here's what I don't understand. What would a painting? I don't.
Dude,
get
you
what
can't
that would
say
do.
nothing because the Q-tards over on True Social would tell you to your face that this whole thing is a play. It's made up. It's not fucking real. Nothing that's going on right now is real. None of it.
So they do
That's
a
why
painting.
they're using paintings. That's why they're faking everything. It's to make a mockery of we the people.
I
We
don't
got 4
understand why
years
they
of
use the
good
paintings, though.
America
Wait a
under
minute.
Donald
Why are
Trump.
you using the talking points of people that you call tards? Like in the same sentence, you did that. You just missed that? Did he spit on the floor? I mean, fuck, you know. I tend to look away a lot when Vaughn's on the screen, so he may have. That sounds like a Vaughn thing to do. I'm sure he'll do it again. Don't worry.
so that they could show us what they're taking away from us forever.
So the
That's the
painting's
whole
a
point of it.
mockery.
That
Oh,
was the
oh
whole
no!
point of
Don't
it, was
take
to
Trump
make a
away.
mockery
Don't take
of the
Rudy
American
away.
people.
Oh no!
That was
A
the whole
painting.
damn point of it.
A
To make a
painting.
mockery of us. And it worked, sadly.
So they're saying that Trump never showed up to have his mugshot taken, is what you're saying.
No.
Well, we watched him go into the courthouse. We saw
We
it
watched
live.
him going in the courthouse.
I just don't understand why a painting. I don't get it. I don't know.
So
Yeah,
he
I-
got to the fact that he walked into the courthouse, but after that, there was no mugshot taken. They just what did he pose for the painting at least? Like, and he's giving it his all to this absolute dog shit argument for no reason. Even he doesn't have a clear cut answer as to why this would happen.
Make a mockery. It's to make a mockery of all of us. It's to make us look like we're dumbasses.
You
you're
do a
sitting
good
here
job of
arguing
that
when I
yourself.
know
Happy
for a
New
fact
Year.
It's a fucking painting. I can look at it and tell you it's a fucking painting. But see, you guys are believing this is a real mugshot. That's the
I'm
whole
gonna look
damn
this
point.
up.
The whole
Trump's
damn point is
picture-
to fuck with your head and
Trump's
to mess your head
picture-
up. And it's
Trump's
working.
picture-
It's working like gangbusters.
In
But now I tell you, I
Georgia,
could take each one of these
That doesn't
paintings.
even make
Fulton
any
County.
sense,
I can
really, Vaughn. But okay. Thank you, Hooves on the board, for the $2 super. Hello, Brian Von Wilkins. Are we just gonna keep adding names at this point? Lord of the Cobras. Yes, that's me. Have you seen my bearded dragon?
Take each one of these paintings of Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell, Donald Trump, and all the others. What did they do? Dan Scavino also? I don't know.
let me tell
They
you
did a
something.
bunch
That's
of them.
one hell of a painting. If
And
it
I
is.
could sit there and I could put it next to a real photo like I just did Trump, and you could easily tell that they're not the same. See, paintings
Well,
paintings
Snopes
are
is
not
saying it
photographs
is.
because they don't have enough depth of field like a real photograph would have. And they also don't have the shadows that a real photograph would have. That's
Here's
why
the,
I know
Snopes
they're a painting.
thing.
I don't have to think. I know they're
I didn't
paintings.
even know this was a fucking conspiracy. It talks
All
about
right,
It's not a
conspiracy
goddamn
theory.
conspiracy if it's the truth, okay? It's not a conspiracy.
It's
You want to know
crazy.
why I'm the only
Let's argue
motherfucker
about
saying
something
this
that
shit?
actually
You want to
matters,
know why I'm the
okay?
only motherfucker saying this shit?
Huh.
I'll tell you why.
We're
Because
33
everybody
trillion
loves their
we're
fucking
33
subscribers.
trillion
They don't want to
dollars
lose
in
their
debt.
subscribers. And
Well,
so
no,
they
there's other
fucking
people
play
saying
the
it
game.
too.
They play the
There-
fucking game because they don't want to lose their goddamn subscribers.
Here's the whole thing about it being fake. So
I told you, go to True Social and ask anybody on there. The whole
I don't have a
goddamn thing is fake.
membership. I don't have a
Everything, all
membership.
of it. It's all
The most reliable of sources. Any random fuck on Truth Social. You got it, Vaughn.
fake. It's all fake. It's a play, a movie, whatever. It's
Yeah,
not
I don't
real.
have a
None of it
membership.
is real.
We're
Nothing
33
has a
trillion.
going
We're
on.
33
Listen,
trillion
listen.
debt.
Just
Listen,
solar,
we're $33 trillion in debt, and Biden wants to go to war with fucking Russia. There's a lot more pressing matters at hand than.
Well,
fucking
here's the
oil
thing.
prices.
Here's the thing. Okay, look.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
here's
you're
the thing.
right.
The point is that these motherfuckers are doing it to literally put it in your face. Okay, they're making a
Yeah, I
mockery
can see
of
you're
it.
saying the painting is to embarrass us and say, "Oh, look, those dummies actually think that's Trump." It's an
They
oil
actually
painting.
think it's a mugshot of Trump when it is not.
Hey,
That
shit,
was good.
Mike's Elf. What's going on? What's your name? What are you doing?
Happy
here?
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh,
Happy fucking New Year, folks. God damn it. That's good shit. I love it. We started something last week that I thought, hey, you know what? We can do that again this week as well. And that is where we go from Vaughn to Vaughn 1.1. So let's go ahead and move right on over, because apparently last week somebody got super upset at the fact that Billy and I took a shit all over his video. So gonna do it again this week. All right.
Hey, what's up, people? Happy fucking Friday. You know, it's amazing. There's so much shit going on. It's unreal. You have a 2020 diversity hire appointed Secretary of State, not elected, appointed by the extremely woke left Uber
That's how
legislature,
that works, though, buddy.
government body of the state of Maine, appointed a woman who just said, I am taking it upon myself, even though I have no legal authority, and though Donald Trump has never even been charged, tried, had to defend himself, or convicted of a single insurrection charge anywhere in any court.
You're right. We should get on that then, shouldn't we? Sometimes you say things, and maybe in hindsight, you'll wish you hadn't. Who knows? Thank you, Mistaken Reaper, for the $2 super. Hope you're doing all right, by the way, bud. Everything Vaughn says is a conspiracy theory. You know what? Not only is that true, I'd say probably giving him a little bit too much credit. Because apparently there are even a group of conspiracy theorists out there who even look at Vaughn like he's fucking batshit crazy. So maybe that's even too nice.
In this country, not one time, not a single of the 392 January 6th defendants still locked up in isolation, still awaiting trials, who were arrested on simple trespassing.
Yeah, okay, sure. We're going to hit up all those talking points, I see. It would be interesting to see if maybe instead of people you identify with politically, if it were people that you oppose politically, I wonder if you'd still have this same song and dance about how these people need to be free. just out of curiosity, Oh, I wonder if you're not just like a fucking hack and you have standards that apply no matter what.
Who the district attorney of Washington, D.C. was pushing nothing but trespassing charges until they got to a federal Obama appointed, another diversity hire federal judge who said, nah, even though they were simply walking through the Capitol, taking selfies, filming videos, starting no fires.
I love how he acts like judges being appointed is something new. Like that's out of left field. That's correct. This guy really doesn't like, I mean, he doesn't fucking get a lot. Don't get me wrong, but he really doesn't understand like the difference between elected positions and appointed positions. Apparently, like he doesn't know which are which. I mean, it just kind of bleeds over into everything else. Whereas then he doesn't really understand much of fucking anything, especially like a lot of the things he's talking about as it relates to like policy and politics in general. But yeah, I mean, most of us already know that. Thank you, Mo, for the $2 super. Handy was your COVID killing daughter equity hire. Yeah, that's it. Super upsetty. She had to go home because she wouldn't get a shot. So sad. Now 4 generations live
causing no violence or destruction. No, that Obama appointed diversity hire extremist left judge said, no,
the fourth
we're going to
time he said
attack
that,
on their
by the way.
terrorist enhancement charges and send these 62-year-old grandmas to prison for 22 fucking years. So Von Helton, you're wrong. And all of your
it was just a bunch of grandmas out there.
Syndrome fucking soy boy loser trolls are all
Who's that,
wrong.
me?
So you're just birds of a feather, just like Von Helton.
Birds of a heather.
Yeah. You know shit about the law. You know shit about politics.
Bro, I literally just had to levy that claim toward you for not knowing the difference between an elected and an appointed position. But no, keep fucking talking. This is great.
You get your information from the Young Turds and the Lincoln Project.
Okay, fucking Lincoln Project. Why the fuck would I trust them? First off, like, why would I get any information from them at all? Like, I mean, it makes no sense. It's a right organization that just doesn't like Trump. They would prefer to go back to the Republican Party pre-Trump. That's still not up my alley, so to speak. And I've never been a fan of the Young Turks. Never have I ever. Thank you, Yemi Jackie, for the $4.99 super. Father J is once again someone who never should be alone with kids. That's right, I said it. He's worse than Frank, and that's saying something. Yeah, I know, right? Just think he's got a house full of the little tykes running around. Spooky.
And well, just like Von Helden, you pull it out of your ass based on your emotions and feelings.
No, buddy, that's actually like the definition of what you do. Like your community tab, that's you. You're just pulling whatever you can out of your ass from wherever to try to, you know, confirm your biases. And it is quite like it does look like it comes from a very emotional place, considering how many times in a single hour you'll post, for example.
But I want you to look and listen to something. And it's a point of, well, fucking Father J was right again. When the United States federal government, who is charged with protecting the border, who is charged with enforcing immigration policies, border policies, asylum laws, which have all just been thrown right out the fucking window in the name of quote unquote global social justice.
Fucking what?
So then you have the state of Texas who says, you know what, if the federal fucking government is not going to do their job and blatantly break the law and violate our immigration and border policy laws, well, then I guess we'll have to take it upon ourselves. Just like
I find it funny that, you know, you've said that essentially Biden's been shit on the border since taking office. It's interesting you say that because I would actually partially agree with you on that. And a lot of that has to do with, especially up until the last, I don't know, maybe year tops. A lot of the policies that were in effect were still ones from the Trump era. So yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one, bud.
the Arizona Democrat governor just did last week and put her National Guard on the border. Well, she called out Joe Biden for, fuck you, you ain't doing shit. You threw the door wide open and you've invaded every single southern border state with an invasion army. So then 3 days ago, Alejandro Mayorkas and Anthony Blinken, well, they make a publicity little road trip tour. They go to Mexico and they ask the Mexican government, which is openly controlled by the Mexican drug and human trafficking cartels. Well, they went and bended knee and begged the Mexican government to protect our border.
So wait a minute. You think we should do more to protect our side of the border, but asking the other side to do the same is what? Was this heresy? Like, I'm not saying I agree with either side of this, to be perfectly honest with you. I got some pretty out there takes on like borders and shit, but like, so what's wrong with, if you want it for one side, wouldn't you also want it for the other side as well? I don't understand why you're upset with that. Maybe I missed it. I don't understand why you wouldn't be cool with that.
I shit you not. But then we have this today. So where Texas has finally declared, fuck it, I am a governor, Greg Abbott. I am responsible for the citizens of Texas, and we are being invaded by a federal Joe Biden administration that has just thrown the government or the border wide open to invade our nation. So we're going to pass a law.
Wait a minute there. And thank you, Mo, for the $2 super. Gary Lamont Moore got mad. You called him Gare Bear. Yes. This guy right here. Good old Gare Bear. You're all caught in the Gare Bear stare right now.
Enforcing federal immigration and border laws that are written in black and white. It is no feelings or emotions, rather you want to enforce those laws to protect our sovereign southern border. So Greg Adams says, fuck it, I'm gonna put up, barbed wire, I'm gonna put Department of Public Safety, Texas Rangers, the National Guard on the border, and Joe Biden sues. Takes it to court saying, no, you need to leave the southern border wide open.
Why do they insist, and this is boring as fuck, so I'm gonna move on here. Yeah, Texas Rangers. Now, why do they insist on that whole, Biden has open border policy? It's like, the fuck he doesn't. Like, he really doesn't. Like, honestly, like I said earlier, a lot of, especially early on in his term, for the first, I'd say several years, at least the first couple of years, you were still looking at Trump era policy when it came to the border. So, but you'll have that shit whenever you have a guy like this who's out here putting his feelings before facts. Isn't that right? Something like that. Facts before feelings. You still doing that? You're not doing that? You're not doing a very good job of it. At least in this video and every other video that you've ever made. But once again, Cobes once said, I digress. We're gonna move on here. We got a little intermission here. We're gonna hear from Crystal Station, who's gonna sing us another song this week. Backed by popular demand, no doubt. She's gonna be she's gonna be singing us a little Linkin Park.
Hey guys, Crystal Station here. I'm doing Numb by Linkin Park, the Crystal Station version right now, right here.
Get in the flask.
Oh, here we go. Hell yeah. Tired of being what you want me to be.
Coming in
Feeling
strong.
So faithless, lost under the surface.
Just
Don't
get in
know
the
what you're
flask.
expecting of me. Put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
The songbird of our generation.
I've become so numb, I can feel you here. Become so tired, so much more aware. I've become this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're
I felt the emotion in that.
Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. 'Cause everything that you thought I would be has falling apart right in front of you. Chance Wilkins, this is for you. Music Miss Barty, now what can you seem like this? Every step that I take in another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Become too tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this, all I want to do is be a YouTuber better than you two. It'd be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up falling too to do this. I will not film.
Yeah, you're just talking. That's right.
You were
just
like
evolved
me,
into talking.
Once bullied with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can feel you here. Become so tired, so much more wear. I've become this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb, I can feel you here, there. Tired of being what you want me to be. I become so numb.
Holy
I can
shit, she's
feel
all
you.
over the fucking place. She can feel you here, there, everywhere. God damn. Calm down, Crystal Station. Get back in the flask. Thank you, Yummy Jackie, for the $1.99 super. Yes, Jay, call up Chuck Norris. I'm sure he'll help. We're gonna need all the help we can get at this point. You know why? Because we're gonna finish it. We're going back in.
You there. Tired of being what you want me to be. And subscribe.
Yeah, or fucking don't. Or do. You could do what I did and subscribe, but you know, I wouldn't suggest it. All right, so we're gonna move on here to a little video by our good friend Dave, the Lord of Patriarchy, who made this video a couple what does it say here? Let me pull this up. About 2 weeks ago, and I don't know how the fuck I guess with the holidays, this just slipped through the cracks. But this is another one that I look at like, wow, it's taken 2 weeks for someone to notice this. So yeah, oh yeah, this one's it's dodeca racist. It's up there. All right.
This story proves, quite frankly, black women don't fear or don't think they face consequences. And before you cancel me, allow me to explain.
So there's that blanket ass fucked up generalized statement just right off the bat. All right. So, you know, if you're not familiar with Dave, you will be soon.
YouTube. A manager at a bar called Mugshots and 3 of her employees are charged with brutally beating a waitress. All 4 are black, and all 4, when taken into custody, are smiling because they assume they're going to get a slap on the wrist. They honestly don't think they're going to face any serious consequences. And $20 on the side bet. How much you want to bet the bitch they beat up was white? How much you want to bet?
Why, Dave?
Now again,
why? Like, we literally know nothing about this story. Like, he's just like, well, I'm a racist piece of shit, so I assume everyone else is too. And that race had to be what fueled it. Just had to be. God damn it, Dave. It's funny how like he'll slip the mask a little bit, and then it's always like, well, you know, as it is, it's just like kind of slip it in there and act just like it's normal. You know, that's good stuff, Dave. You're you're a real piece of shit.
I know if I was a black man, anything I say right now, nobody would care. But I'm white, so now I've got to do this ridiculous dance when I'm just providing the fact.
I'd love to see you dance. I'd love to see you do any kind of like movement other than like falling out of your chair and almost giving us that temple to corner moment that we so deserve.
Manager at a Cordova bar and grill. I'm assuming that's a suburb of Memphis, Tennessee. So the manager, along with 3 other female employees, were taken into custody for allegedly beating the hell out of another waitress that worked there on Sunday. According to the police, they responded.
I love how that's like a. I love how he's done push-ups before. It's like legend has it, this bearded fuck has done push-ups before. How many did he do?
I'm not going to give out the thing. Mugshots.
And how
Barring
bad
the
was he
victim
fucking
says
winded
it
afterwards?
started with her talking to her manager's ex-boyfriend. He's your ex, bitch. Oh, you motherfucking cunt. You can't fucking talk to my motherfucking man. No, it's over. She told police she got into an argument with the manager. Okay, I will say to the probably
A little bit of code switching going on there by Dave.
Do not date your boss's ex. Go to another place of employment. Anyway,
Yeah,
the
but what does that
manager,
have to do with just like black women? Why can't you just be like, wow, like, yeah, this one lady is fucking crazy. Like you said this video is gonna prove about all black women that they feel as if they're not gonna have repercussions? Is that what it was? I've yet to see that, but we still got time.
Sharif, God damn it! Can black people have normal names again?
Oh god
Sharita
damn
George,
it.
Arlena Fox, Nyla Fields, and Kaylin Williams. Those are the 4 ladies involved. Dorch and 10 other people attacked her from behind, stealing her car and house keys, punched in the face numerous times.
It's always good to see what Dave's been up to, because you just immediately hear this in your head as soon as you check back in.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
And he is, folks.
Stomped and kicked while on the ground. That can lead to death, by the way, or permanent damage. And by the way, ladies, that just ain't simple assault. Anyway, the victim lost conscious, received 2 black eyes, bruises, cuts. She was taken to Baptist Hospital. And they don't care. This woman looks like she has the smug satisfaction of, I got you, bitch, for fucking my man.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably exactly what's happening here. I still fail to see how this like plays into your analysis, Dave. I'm still not getting that. Once again, we still have time. We got like a minute left.
He's not my man anymore, but I got you, bitch, for fucking my man. And these 2 literally think nothing is going to happen to them. Anyway, they were charged with aggravated assault, were released on bond, and are due back.
How do you know they think that? Just because they were smiling in their mugshot? Like, I mean, a lot of people do that. I mean, it looks a whole lot better than crying, I suppose. Yeah, a lot of people do that. You know, where's Vaughn when you need him to come in here and talk about how all these mugshots are oil paintings? Although maybe he seems like he's on the Dave side of things, so he'd probably think these were real. The genuine article. Yeah. That last code switch. Primo shit there, Dave. You wasn't hitting on it the first time. We had to go back in. One more round.
On court actually this morning. The fight occurred on the business's last day of being open, which is, yeah. Again, if I knew the place was going down and I was dating this cunt's fucking boss or ex, I wouldn't be there.
Neither would she. You wouldn't be dating anyone. This entire scenario is ridiculous, Dave, and you know it.
It kind of shows the weird fucked up headspace
that
women
you're in
general are in when it comes to consequences.
Oh,
of
it's
their
all
but for whatever reason,
it's also just
women
women in
think
general
their
too,
actions
but
come with
specifically
no
black women.
consequences at all.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you for your insight as usual. So, you know, Dave's still a fucking weird little shit. I think we've seen that. I haven't watched any Dave personally in a while. I guess that's why that video went so long unnoticed. But yeah, still a piece of garbage. Brand is scared to put up my last message. What is your last message? Let me see. There you go. I'll put it up there. I don't give a shit about this channel. There you go. There's Billy. Don't worry about Billy. He says random things sometimes. He just, like, you never know. He may say,
fuck me in the ass. Oh, fuck me in the ass.
yeah, he may even say it twice. I don't know. So this will be the last one, folks. We're gonna end it on a little bit of Cobes in his in this farewell to 2023 video, courtesy of Boglum Chronicles. Let's check it out.
What up, YouTube? We got a drink combo for you. Bought me a fresh bottle of this good stuff, but I'm not going to drink it all in one sitting because I don't want to get blackout drunk. So I'm going to have maybe 2 drinks, and then I'm going to save the rest for after 5 o'clock. And then
It's so interesting that he thinks that not getting blackout drunk is just it's gonna be way better for his body, turn his life completely around. You can get fucked up, but not blackout drunk. That's what's gonna make all the difference, Cobes. I'm so proud of you for figuring this all out. You know, you're really getting your life together.
and maybe have like 2 more drinks, and then after that, we'll save the rest for like New Year's, because it's New Year's weekend. So I popped into Naked and Laughing's live stream last night. She was getting a little drunk, and I
Wait a minute, hold on. We're going back. You're gonna tell me that this isn't Cool
New
Taste with a
Year's
wig?
weekend. So I popped into Naked and Laughing's live stream last night. She was
Yeah, that's 100% Cool Taste in a wig. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Coes may be fooled, but I shall not be.
getting a little drunk, and I thought, oh, that's adorable. I'm down to meet her, but let's see how it goes, you know? Fucking take our time, get to know each other. I'm not in a rush.
Oh, God. This is like almost as scary as Ross the Jeremy looking for pants. We've got to get rid of those cockadoodie trolls.
What's really irritating about the whole fucking situation is a lot of people are trying to rush that relationship between me and her.
Yeah, because that's gonna be
harassing her with
hilarious.
stupid comments. Like, we cannot stand it that a chick actually wants to bang Cobra. How is it that this dude that I hate is getting more chicks than I am? Because I don't spend all day fucking hating on my YouTube trolls. And Happy New Year's. My YouTube trolls are the evilest pieces of shit. And both me and her have expressed to each other that we're worried about people ruining it for us. I'm like, so don't let it.
Yeah, because you won't do it yourselves.
Get to know each other and see where it goes. After 6 years of not having a girlfriend, I'm really not in a rush to date. You know, you learn to be independent.
And ambidextrous.
Because, yeah, just playing it cool and casual and rocking my soap, man. So start New Year's off right, man, by smelling better for the ladies. Check out Tactical Soap and all their amazing products. When Naked and Laughing was getting drunk, and I quote, she said, Cobra, I want to be your little 50s housewife and cook for you. Basically a trad wife.
Oh, shit.
She's
Food
like,
hack.
no, but I want
Unlimited
to.
food
That's
hacks.
cool. I'm the kind of guy that likes to cook for girls that I'm dating. I make
But you are going to have to tell them the ingredients list at least 4 or 5 times while you're making it, just so we're clear.
a wicked delicious chicken Alfredo, dude. I'm like, hey man, if she wants to be a total 50s housewife and we end up getting married or whatever, who am I to say anything? But if this chick is seriously legit, dude, you know how many fucking guys right now that are single and sexually frustrated who hate my guts see this chick going nuts over me, and it's like, oh.
Would I want to marry him? Yes, but that's his. At the end of the day, that's his choice. But would I want to marry him? Yes. And oh my god, I can already see how cute he would be, like in a suit and a tie. Oh, Lord help me, God. And it could even be. It doesn't even have to be like a traditional.
God, I hope
he
that's.
could do his
God,
own
I hope this is
whatever
a
if he
troll.
felt like it. Oh my god. Either way, he.
But looking at her, it's not looking likely. Thank you, Moo, for the $5 funny money. The dry spell will end, but not the way he thinks. I wonder what Cobes thinks of pegging. You know what? I got a feeling that at this point, after 6 years, he may just be like, you know what? I'm down for whatever. Like, let's just do this. Dry spell over, folks. He's gonna finally end the dry spell with this thing right here, folks. Take a look. Take a gander even. I'd say drink it in, but I don't know. I'm thinking there may be some potential for contamination, so maybe not.
He would look so fucking cute. But at the end of the day, that's up to him. But would I want to marry him? Yes.
How come Cobra gets all the chicks? Because I'm not afraid to be myself. And I respect women, even if they don't respect me, because, you know, the saying goes.
Only Cobes in one sentence can be like, yeah, 6-year dry spell. How does Cobes get all the women? I hear you, bud. Yeah.
Be the
That
bigger
fucking
man.
soap, man. It's that Bond soap.
You know, like the way I see it, as long as you ain't a sicko, inhuman piece of shit, you should have equality to everyone else, as long as, you know. I'm a famous YouTuber who makes magic wands. You can't beat that. Like, look, it's the autistic Harry Potter. Did
Hey, you
Lily
keep drinking
Potter
those
have a little
meads
bit too much
and
of
never
Madame
mind.
Rose Murta's mead when she was pregnant with Harry in her belly? Expecto Patronum. I'm sorry, that's not funny. It's making fun of myself. I'm glad
You just
Christmas is
expectos
over.
Patron.
It went a lot smoother than last year. Although I made a subconscious effort to monitor my drinking and only have 3 at Christmas dinner, and I still got shit for it. Admittedly, because I overreacted and I assumed they were attacking me verbally, and when I assume that, then I just go off, and then that just makes them go off. So I need to work on that. It's like, oh, hey, Cobra's got a chick that legitimately wants to be with him. I can't stand it. Every time in the past, I've had a fangirl, and I.
All right, hold on. We gotta do it. Nobody important. I'm shaming you publicly. You know what you done. Shouldn't have did it. Thank you, Yami Jackie, for the $1.99 super. So by the ER cop rules, 2 equals 5 drinks. That's absolutely correct. He's not gonna get blackout drunk, so that's progress, folks. You know, that's how you overcome alcoholism. He's well on his way.
I quote, go on social media and be like, yeah, I want to visit Cobra and
Bitch,
Casper and hang
you
out
doing
with
a
them.
good job.
95 to 98% of them get scared off because my YouTube trolls can't stand it. People are obsessed with trying to make my life as miserable as possible because your life is miserable. But I'm impersonating Kelly Osbourne, Ozzy's daughter, in chat and saying some bullshit about me. That was too far, dude. Too fucking far.
That sounds pretty funny, actually.
I didn't even respond to her. I'm not going to acknowledge what the fuck they said. And it's like, okay, if you're going to bully Cobra, leave Ozzy and his family the fuck out of it. No, my New Year's resolution is just going to be to keep making my wands, keep making my music and my videos,
into
keep
this
doing
mess.
my thing, and
they care, I'm sure.
Keep cutting down on my drinking and working on my temper. And my trolls are sitting there laughing it up, like, oh my God, we got Cobra kicked out of his old place. This is hilarious. Ha! He'll have to move in with his father.
Bro, you're talking about shit that happened over a year ago. You're still. Who hurt you? Who hurt you, Cobes? It's okay, buddy. Your new apartment's fine. Just look at it. Are we just like we're just reminiscing on old times and the possibility of upcoming times at the same time?
Or be put in a fucking group home. Happy New Year's weekend. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. The countdown to 2024.
Yep. He got it.
You know what's crazy about Naked and Laughing? She can stream for like 9-10 hours at a time, nonstop, per video. And I think that's awesome and crazy at the same time. Not necessarily crazy in a bad way. I'm down for her to come
Crazy
to Casper,
in a way where my dick gets
let's
wet.
get to know each other, get the money saved up. But when she's having like her little tiff while drinking, and people would comment like, "You're just like Cobra when you lose your shit." No, she's not. From what I saw on the stream,
Yeah, like so I tend to agree with this at this point there, Trash. Especially after watching that interview with Clint recently. It's like, yeah, he co-signs all of his bullshit. He just kind of defends the obvious bullshittery that he lives in. It's Clint's kind of failed the poor guy. Let's be real.
last night she didn't really like, start like, I would say I'm worse. I'm not trying to pressure him, guys. Come on. Hey, Cobra, you want to have my baby? It's like, let me my clock tower dream house and win the lottery first, and we'll talk.
Yeah, right. I agree with that. Before you procreate, you should become a multimillionaire. Yes. Definitely don't have little cobras until you become a multimillionaire.
Naked and Laughing has severe ADHD. I'd love to get to know her, see where it goes. The shit that my trolls have been doing to me over the years, YouTube, should be illegal. My YouTube trolls have cyber stalked me, revenge porned my ass. As soon as they find out where I live or which job I have, they go out of their fucking way to fuck with me, dude. And that's why I win, because I do not physically go out of my way.
I don't know, like even some of the more hands-on trolls you have, Cubs, they're not really going out of their way to like DoorDash you some funny shit on stream or what have you. Doesn't really sound like they're going too far out of their way to do that. Especially for the
way to fuck with my trolls. I could give a shit. To be honest, I'd rather write music, come up with drink combos, listen to Ozzy, fucking shred some guitar, Imagine saying to yourself, I'm going to win against Cobra. How are you going to do that? I'm going to impersonate his father on YouTube.
The better question is, how do you lose against Cobra? And wait a minute, what is the how do we win? I'm curious. Elaborate for me there, Cobes.
While Naked and Laughing's going live, I'm going to impersonate BC Rich Guitars because that's one of Cobra's favorite guitar companies. At some point, my YouTube trolls are going to be like, I'm way too invested into Cobra's life. What am I doing with my life? I can acknowledge that sometimes I drink too much, but my trolls can't acknowledge their obsession with me is unhealthy. Quite frankly, I haven't been to Valley City in God knows how long. I'd go back for a visit when I win the lottery, go to Rally in the Valley and show off my hot rod, hang out with my old school chums. Saunders, how the fuck have you been?
That will never fucking happen.
Just fucking peachy. I won the lottery and built my clock tower dream house. The only thing sadder than me losing Puff is my YouTube trolls' lives. I feel like I've matured as an adult because when I was younger, if I
Perfect
didn't
timing.
like you, I'd bully you because I got bullied too growing up. But these days, if I don't like you, I just ignore you because if I don't like you, then you're not cool enough to be around me, kind of thing. You know, that's just how I feel about it.
You can't be a cool
You want
cobra.
to hear my impersonation of a king cobra growling?
Yes.
That being said, I would sacrifice all the cobras in the world, including king cobras, to end sickos. Thank you very much. Look, I don't want a fucking pet
Cobra's
cobra. I want a fucking
ready,
I want my
willing, and able to extinct king cobras, folks.
fucking lizard back. And if I don't get Puff back, I'm going to be devastated. Absolutely fucking devastated, YouTube. Now, Naked and Laughing is almost 40, and I don't care. She's old enough, damn it.
But the funny thing
So-
is you know for a fact it wasn't talking about King Cobra 40s. He wouldn't sacrifice those to end sickos.
Don't hurt the lizard, Josh. And I'm like, I wouldn't do it intentionally. I love animals, to be honest. I do, and I'm great with animals. Occasionally,
Bruh.
I get crows that fly by my
Bruh.
apartment.
You can't.
And you know
no,
what I
you
like?
can't just say. Do you think he thought about the fact that he's like one of the things about him most recently is that he lost his bearded dragon? Do you think he thought about that after the sentence, "I'm great with animals"? You think that's what that quiet time was about? Nah, he didn't self-reflect. Who
What
he
you
cares?
do, I like to feed the crows. Dude, if I had a pet raven, I would teach him to cuss and sing Black Sabbath and shit. That'd be awesome. Naked and Laughing mentioned how she likes crows, ravens, and vultures. I hate mongooses, but I appreciate that they keep the cobra population in check. And that's the thing of it. If I find the right of-age chick, I'd definitely start a family with her if I built my clock tower dream house. If I
Is it
started my own
mongooses or
goddamn family, I
mongeese?
could just see it living in my clock tower dream house. My
Inquiring
kid
minds
waking
want to
me
know.
up. Daddy, 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 what? Can we ring the clock tower bells? Can we? Yeah. Can we make wands? Can we? Sure can. And, you know, my kid would go to school, be like, yeah, my dad's a rock star and we live in a fucking mansion. Cobra, have another drink. Why not? It's the weekend. It's
Yeah, that's what you need
New
right
Year's
now.
week. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel like drinking a whole lot after this. Like, I'm physically making myself cut back on drinking.
He's
I
doing it.
passed out Excuse me.
Turning it
I'm
around.
down to get to know Naked and Laughing. Her first name is Jessica. See, love is like a fine bottle of wine. You cannot rush a good thing. Love, YouTube, love is like making a magic wand. Excuse me. You can't rush a beautiful thing.
This love could be like
If
one
you
of your
could have
meats.
seen what
You can rush.
people were saying on
You still
Jessica's
good,
channel,
right?
it was so stupid, dude. They're like, well, Clint doesn't allow Josh to date. I'm like, dude, my dad doesn't give a shit if I find an adult woman to hang out with. Fucking Christ. If anything, he's probably
Gotta be a
stoked. Like,
woman,
oh,
huh?
hey, I might, you know, if things work out and, you know, Josh wins the lottery and builds his clock tower dream house, you know, potentially making my dad a granddad, he'd love it, dude. I can already see it. I can already fucking see it, YouTube. My son Jason calling my dad Grandpa Clint. I can already see it. And of course, and we'll circle back to that because
Yeah, man. 'Cause he
apparently
was so good at being a dad. He is gonna fucking kill it at grandfather. Man, I can't wait.
Jessica's encountered some Jasons in her life that are assholes, and I'm like, let's not worry about having kids or any of it. Let's just get to know each other first. You know, I can compromise. You don't want to name my kid Jason? Can we name him John? after John Michael Osborne or John Lennon, you know, kind of thing. If I caught my son stealing my liquor, you know what I'd do? I'm like, all right, you want to drink like your old man? Okay. I'd get my son so fucking drunk they'd have the worst hangover in the morning.
No.
And then I'd wake up in the morning just to fucking irritate them and make as much loud noise as possible. And they're going, ow, my head. Could you not? No. What's the matter?
So there's Cobes, you know, talking about how in the future, you know, all the great moments he's going to have with his kids. Oh, and also, I'm going to get the little bastard just fucking 3 sheets to the wind. Just going to have him vomiting everywhere. Fucking father of the year. In the works. In the make.
Or you can't keep up with your old man? Come on, Jason. Excuse me. Hey, Jude. Hey, Jude. Oh, yeah,
It's
Cobra
already
can
bad.
sing like the Beatles, and it's fucking awesome. If I could say one thing to Jessica
I mean, he
right
nailed it.
now, I'd be like, don't worry if the trolls try anything. Fucking, let's just get to know each other and see where it goes. Wow! People are like, Cobra's a bit unique and eccentric and different is the polite way of saying it, but it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
The thing about alcoholism, YouTube, is that I feel like a lot of people have this negative attitude towards it. People are sitting there giving Jessica shit. Like, you act just like Cobra when you fucking drink. And I'm like, it's not a competition, but when I see the way she acts on camera when she's had a little to drink, I'm like, it's not as bad as what I'm done. In fact, I'm worse than she is. Full-on fucking meltdowns going, God damn it, as they would say, you know.
That's true, but I don't know, Cubs. A challenger has arisen, so perhaps you should get blackout drunk after all. Yeah, there you go. Built-in excuse. Your championship has been challenged. Your title is on the line.
And I'm like, I'm tired of that. Personally, I'm tired of it. Nothing against Jessica or my fans or my trolls or anyone. I'm the kind of fucking asshole that takes it too far to prove a point. And if the end goal is I improve upon myself and society becomes better as a whole, then what's wrong with taking it too far? Okay, that was raspy. Excuse me. Woo, this
Wasn't all
drink
that was
combo
wrong with
has
it.
got me fired up and like passionate and yeah, dude.
I might get out of the
The
chair.
feeling you get when you drink Jack, it's like, whoo, let's get shit done. Dude. But anyways, YouTube, keep it metal, stay filthy, long live Ozzy Osbourne, and fuck the troll.
And yeah, fuck those goddamn trolls. All right, so that's it, folks. That's going to be all for this week. Hope you all have once again on this journey discovered many things about yourself and come out on the other end a better person, you know, because that's what this kind of content will do for you. So, yeah, as always, thanks for joining me. And we'll be back next week for more of the same bullshit. Same fuck nuggets, different topics. See you then.